Gonna whoop Mr. White's sorry butt. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Oh, I forgot to save. Wait, yeah, no I didn't. I'm addicted to this game, dude. I'm like a heroin addict right now. Don't crash on me now. Okay. It's getting hot in my room. Oh, I have a fan. Hold on. I forgot I have a fan now. Turn that on. There we go. Maybe I'll actually be able to breathe now. Whew. It's a struggle being so hot. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Okay, I gotta be sharp. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ugh. Phoenix, look! Huh? Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Huh? I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise any objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie. Oh, to avoid being found out. I thought he was going to have like a redemption arc where he's going to be like, this isn't right, I want to earn my victory fair and square. I don't want to have it handed to me on a silver platter. But no, this dude's always gotten everything handed to him on a silver platter. I mean, look at him for crying out loud. This dude's had this silver spoon in his mouth since the day he was conceived. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed. Huh? Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, Wright? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. You forget that I'm a genius. Lawyer. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself against all you corrupt cowards. You let some dude in a pink suit and rings on every finger just control you like this? Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call which witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Dude, you're a cocksucker. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Red, white, and blue. Now, everybody in the court is going to look at this guy and say, this guy looks like a sleazy used car salesman. Don't believe a word he says. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear. Do my locutions confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. Little White? Oh no, it's Nino. It means little. I don't know Spanish. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim is Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Damn, why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'll be done for. Yeah. It's because the world's against you, dude. A guy with good moral character and is not easily controllable is gonna get stepped all over. Ho ho ho. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Don't bring God into this. God is gonna punish you. Let him have it, Phoenix. Yeah, let's hear your testimony. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave her chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Oh, Miss May sees a woman, you see a man? I mean, come on. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Dude, you are such a cocksucker. Well, defendant, I mean Mr. White. Grow some balls, dude. You're an old man. Like, are you gonna die such a pussy? Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Yeah, okay. Check this out. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, or that's reading some papers by the window, blah blah blah. A bedlam coming from outside. I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman.
Hold it!
Spiky-haired? What?
Hold it!
What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes? 40. Don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? You know whose side he's on. And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Did Edgeworth prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. 9 o'clock, I believe. What do I have? What do I have now? Murder scene. It's quietly perusifying. It's reading to you. What did you do? A bedlam? Must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. The building across the way. Then I saw him, a spiky-haired man. Let's say that man was you. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I better leave the whole language thing alone. Did he prick this guy too? No, I know what it is. If it was all over... Yeah, I hear you. If it was all over, then she didn't write that note. Oh, well, we're not even... The note doesn't matter. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. This dude's a fucking moron. Dude. Okay, so this is hard. She ran away. Wow, this is hard. Papers inside. That blunt object. Broken beyond all recognition. Trying to... No, stop. Let me just... You don't need to... 9 o'clock, I believe. I turned to look at the building. Away. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a... So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound. But of course, I am no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop, yeah right. You've made a career out of snooping. So I saw him, a spiky-haired man. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Fey office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. Yes, it does. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and then ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect, Miss Casimir. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Oh. Objection! Yeah, objection, Your Honor. Wait right there, Mr. White. You dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. I know what he's going to say. It's left from her perspective. His perspective, right from my perspective. She clearly said that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True, maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? He's right, because the broken lamp. Mr. White had testified Mia ran to the left, but if that's the case, why would she run in the opposite direction from the door? She did not. She was running towards the door, Your Honor. Oh, now you're the one making a contradiction, Mr. White. Mr. Wright, sorry. Not at all. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. I didn't even think about that. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Do I need to spell it out for you? Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Well, you should be held in fucking pussy jail for being such a little bitch and letting this guy pull your strings, but whatever. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho 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 ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her, and she delivered the final blow. And you delivered the final blow, okay. Thought it was in one blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. No, it doesn't! This is the worst judge... I take that back. There's definitely worse judges in the United States today, but this guy sucks. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will, dude. You don't deserve respect anymore, Your Honor. Fucking pussy. Grow a backbone. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Hit her savagely, that's what I saw. Died from a blow.
Hold it!
Stop saying it was me. That's not what I'm... But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then you should show us proof. No, you show proof! It's innocent until proven guilty, dude. May I continue? Oh my gosh. Hit her twice.
Hold it!
So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh. For now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. This is mine.
Hold it!
No. That's not what I wanted to do. Yes, I know. I wanted to show the evidence. Okay, hold on. What do I have? Turn delivered the final blow. Twice. What's the deal with the glass?
Objection!
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit it where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is absolutely confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. No! Yeah. The witness is confused because he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Yeah. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side. Let's go. Okay. Oh, this is satisfying, dude. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. After a certain point, when this guy has to revise his testimony 3 times, you say, "Lock this dude up." My stomach, you see, it is hurting. Oh, too bad. Cry about it. Yeah. This is almost over. Cry about it, pansy. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. What? What other window? The next moment I saw... The other window?
Hold it!
That thing fall, what exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh. That, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Dude, what is this, strike 5? Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Then the killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. You can't see it. You can't see it. Yeah, bozo. Take a look at this, asshole. Mr. White, if it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand... What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity? Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claimed, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. But the only place you could see it from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah. Fuck you. Try not to swear, but this dude's pissing me off. Mr. White? Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, I miss me, looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Here go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court. Mr. White is slightly confused. If the jury would see right through this. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. Let me make sure my mic's working. Okay, that'd suck if it wasn't the whole time. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. No. Oh, yes, because this guy's murder's totally beyond him, huh? Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. Alright, what do you gotta say, bozo? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is, when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the light stand before the night of the incident. I gotta make this guy sound like a pussy, because he is a pussy. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? If this dude had any resolve, any moral character, he'd be like, lock this dude up, cut his hands off, cut his dick off, I don't know, impale him on a spike. Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Okay. It was the beginning of the week before the murder. What do I have? Hold on, let me look at this again. So I want you to hold on to it for me. It's a clock. It's not working. Alright, continue with your lie. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. I had done so to place the wiretap. How'd you enter?
Hold it!
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. If I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. It was the beginning of September.
Hold it!
You have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Mr. Spay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. But it doesn't prove that he did it. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap.
Hold it!
Why did you tap me his phone?
Objection!
No, we need to know. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. No, it has every bearing, because it gives him a reason to murder her. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Hold it!
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. He's rattled enough. I can bluff something out of him. Wasn't the phone not working? So why was it back in her room?
Objection!
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Dude, are you retarded? Who brought the wiretap? I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? No! Huh? Phoenix. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. What? Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. My love. You're finally awake. Hey, you're finally awake. Ah! Hey, Phoenix. What? That's no way to greet an old friend. I want you to look at me. What? You're Maya. Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When did you get so hot all of a sudden? Here's that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia. Okay, I'll put my preconceptions about this being demonic aside. This is pretty funny. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. What an asshole for this. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won, huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000, wow. Big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? How would I have ever known that? Beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right! Dude. Okay, Maya, you're hot, too. Jeez. September 9th, 1:16. Let's do this. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Dude, you let that guy change his testimony 5 times. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? Yeah, Your Honor, I'm a fucking pussy. You're also a pussy. We have no backbone. We don't care about justice, and we should both kill ourselves. Oh, sorry, that was, Mia speaking through me vicariously. Anyways, I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September. Yeah.
Objection!
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
I hate you so much. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? No way he could worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It is Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. But there's no proof that I was the killer. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. You're such a dork, dude. I hate you. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. You're such a pansy. The witness will stay. Mia! Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. White. I'm such a pansy. I want to get out of this and get my soy latte and have this guy butt-fuck me because he's pulling all the strings. Kill yourself, Your Honor. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. So stop! Desist! Halt! But please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia. with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright, yes, your bitchness. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Okay, well, look, dude, I can't keep doing your job for you. You can't keep letting these dudes getting away with perjury. You... Never mind. You get what I'm saying? Yes, Your Honor. Guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Let's go. Now, are you gonna put this guy to death or what? This court is adjourned. What an ending. September 9th, 2:24. I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Mia, you're so hot. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. And I won't forget that this is technically witchcraft. My time here's running out, huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Well, I sure hope not, because if you're communicating as a spirit, that means you're probably in hell, and I don't want to go to hell. I really hope I don't go there. Chief, I'm not the chief anymore. I love you, Mia and Maya, but this is witchcraft. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. That's you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Yeah, I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Jeez, that's gonna keep getting me. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Faye, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here. Ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, right? It's a great name. Mia said that's what you call... Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means. We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. Wait, was that the game? Oh, okay, no, I was gonna say. Okay. Well, let me save this. Okay, well, thanks guys for watching. I'm finally gonna quit playing and go to bed, but thanks for watching. Have a great night, and I will finish this game very soon. I'm addicted to it, like I said. I'm like a heroin addict right now. I mean, I'm quite literally also a heroin addict, but now I'm also a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney addict. So I've got a problem. But maybe I'll figure that out. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I'll see you guys later.